Alright guys, I wasn't quite sure how I was going to start this video because I kind of just started getting after it and tearing the car apart. But this is an 09 335i, well X-Drive, but it's badged in I, and I'm having problems with the power cable that runs to the fuse box. I don't know the exact name for it, but there's a constant power that runs off the battery that happens to be in the trunk. And I just wanted to start off by showing you guys that the fourth bolt or screw is actually back behind this fan pump right here, or whatever, the fan housing. I found a little notch right back here. You can't see it right now, but you'll know what I'm talking about once you get up under here if you're having this problem. And I just kind of wedged it in there. I set the bit in the screw and then just kind of had it meet the screwdriver. I don't have the best tools because we're doing some driveway repair shit here. It's not at the shop, so it's all the fun. But as soon as I get this last screw out, hopefully I can get the fuse box to drop and then we can go from there. And sorry if the audio is kind of shitty. I keep running the mic into the bottom of the dash. Alright, finally got that one out. See if we can see in there. That's our guy right there, that red cable right there. Now there will be a zip tie right there that you do need to snip. Now I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna remove, I don't know if you guys can see in there. There's a cover right here. I don't know if it's a cover or a plug or a bracket or what, but I am going to figure out how to remove that. I tried pulling these out. I don't know exactly how these come out yet. I haven't figured it out. I think you got to squeeze each side of them, but it's too, I can't get my hand in there and I don't want to jack them up with a needle nose. But I'm going to take a little more time looking it over. Well, I figured it out. So it turns out, so I was trying to squeeze right here. No, you need to push in. See, there's a little lip right there. Oops. There's a little bit of a lip right there that catches. You got to push that in and then pull. What I learned to do is push it down, get a little flathead in there and push it, pull it out, good to go. Now when you get to these back ones, you got to push down on each side because they each have a prong right there. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a kind of a bitch. But I also found, so I pulled the screw out. There's gonna be a little screw holding that in. I think it's a T21. I can't remember. I'll remember later and tell you guys. But let's see if we can. That cable is fused to the fuse panel. I tried pulling on it and I heard cracking. So I'm not sure how well this is going to end, but we got to get it out of there. I've got the camera angled best I can to try and get a look at this. And sorry about the wind noise. I'm trying my best to block it. But here we go. Damn. Let me get this to focus. That thing is wrecked. Yeah, so I think it got a little crispy. I'll try and get a better shot of that later. The sun pops out from out behind the clouds. But yeah, fun times. Already tried calling the dealership. They're not gonna cover it. Warranty's not gonna cover it because apparently major electrical is not covered under warranty. No idea why. And I'm sure you all know, and if you didn't, this is a huge recall on the 3 Series. I can't remember the exact year range, but it's worth looking up, getting your VIN number checked. There's that beautiful wind. But I had a feeling that it was going to be like this, so I ordered a whole new fuse panel. Now I just need to go swap them out and we'll be back. Got them all swapped over. Let's go ahead and punch the camera right there. But garbage, not garbage. That's what it's supposed to look like. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the carpet pulled up a little bit more. Sorry, I'm trying to hide in the car away from the wind a little bit. But I need to get this piece removed. I'm gonna pull the carpet back a little bit. I need to cut that and then crimp the new one on. I didn't get the full cable. It's because if I don't have to, I'm not gonna do extra work. So we'll get that all exposed and go from there. Alright, well I do stand corrected. It looks like, because I believe from factory this just comes as one solid piece. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But I do think that they already fixed this, because there's quite a bit of extra cable back here. What I do think happened though is they put that screw in there and it didn't, I don't know, there's not much room for it to back out or wiggle, so I don't know if they just didn't torque it down enough or what, but it arced and fused itself, well, melted itself to the fuse panel. And I don't know what they put in between the heat shrink, but this shit is like tar. I've been using a blade and a flathead to try and get it off. But as soon as I get this all removed, we'll get the new one in. Alright, got the old one cut off. Kind of mangled. She's a little thick. Got this all trimmed up, ready for this bad boy to go on. Here's the new one. If you're wondering the part name, part number for this cable, it is 61129312133, and I'll put that in the description below. It's for the wire for B+. Not 100% sure what that means, but it's the right one, so really happy with that. And you will need, I had to search all over the damn place for one of these. You will need a hydraulic crimper. I'll tell you that right now. I was gonna try and solder it, but I just went down to Harbor Freight, got one from Central Hydraulics. So I'm trying to beat the darkness. It's coming pretty quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get after it. We'll see if this works. Got that all crimped on. I'm actually really impressed with that hydraulic crimper. It worked really well. I gave it some tugs. She's in there. Now I just need to get this heat shrink on, which if you don't know about heat shrink, you just need a lighter. You're good to go. Got the heat shrink. Who knew that that would be damn near the longest part? And again, I apologize for the wind. But I definitely can recommend a heat gun or a torch. Like one of those like butane torches, if you can. Because the lighter took too damn long. And it saved you burning your finger, but that's all I have. I didn't want to run all the way to the shop just to grab that. So next I'm going to grab the fuse panel. Get this screwed in there, get all those plugged in. See if she fires up. Alright, I got the power cable all managed behind the carpet. Let's see if I can get some light on here. Nope. Alright, as you can see, it's in there. Now I had to, this was kind of a pain in the butt to get that zip tie through there, but I pressed down as hard as I could on there just to hold the power cable in place, ran it through. I do recommend grabbing some needle nose pliers to help you with pulling the zip tie through. I've got everything situated. Well, it's not mounted back in yet. I just have it sitting there hoping that I get power. So let's go ahead and go to the back. And if you're wondering how I got the trunk open, because this thing has no power at all, and you may be experiencing the same thing. Well, I'm sure you will be. But I ended up just grabbing this ice scraper and going in through the back seat. See if we can get some light on it. Through that little hole right there, stuck my arm through and grabbed that little tab. Whatever, it works, right? Let's get the power hooked up and see if we get any life. Holy shit, there's power. Sure, everything under here is good. No fires it. Let's see if she starts. Please. Oh, that's so good. Oh, to success. It's been a little while since she's ran. I'm gonna go ahead and let her warm up a little bit. That, I'm gonna go ahead and say it was successful. I'll also have to get that all buttoned up and get the dash put together. But for tonight, I'm calling that a win.